the iPhone 4S, marking the beginning of AI technology entering people's lives. In the past few technological changes, new technologies have had an important impact on international trade. Nowadays, AI technology is also a hot topic. Studying the impact of AI technology on international trade can help policymakers and entrepreneurs formulate corresponding policies and response measures. It can also promote cross-border cooperation, strengthen global trade, governments, and accelerate the progress of the globalization. This is the importance of my article. The second part in my article is the literary review section of this article. First, let's take a look at how AI technology affects traditional trade theory. The first is the absolute advantage theory. The absolute advantage theory believes that a country should focus on producing its own goods with absolute advantage. Countries are relatively independent from each other, but AI technology promotes innovation and the diversification of products. The cooperation among various countries in international trade is becoming closer. Then there is the theory of relative advantage. The theory of relative advantage suggests that a country can participate in trade and bring profits by producing products with relatively small disadvantages. However, AI technology may cause trade and bring profits by producing products with relative small disadvantages. However, AI technology may cause industries with comparative advantages to lose their advantages and replace some traditional industries as new ones. In the theory of resource endowment, the emergency of international trade is due to the relative richness of production factors between countries. The emergency of AI technology has become a new component of production factors. The original global trade pattern will be changed as a result. The biggest change of AI technology to new trade theory is its impact on economics of scale. AI technology can help cooperation better plan production and resource allocation. The original international division of labor pattern will be changed. So based on previous research by scholars, I have found that the main impact of AI technology on international trade is on the production and the sales aspects of international trade. AI technology can increase production efficiency, but has an impact on the supply structure of each country's existing labor market. Some professions may disappear and new professions may occur. In this situation, the mental health of workers will be inventable by affect. The application of AI technology in the sales process will improve customer satisfaction and transportation speed, etc. But because of AI technology requires a large amount of data on to train, there will be bias issues caused by human personality in this data. This issue deserves attention. Of course, AI technology will also have an impact on many aspects of international trade. For example, financial investment, financial innovation and financial security. The most noteworthy issue is the trade barriers caused by AI technology. Nowadays, the technology background of some countries in the international community have had a great impact on international trade. The third part of my article is about the methods and findings used in my article. The data used in the article comes from various international institutions. It is worth noting that one of the core variables in this article, the government of AI readiness, changed its scoring method in 2020. Other data is incomplete in 2022. Therefore, my paper finally chooses to use the cross-sectional data of 2021 for analysis. The OLS method was used. The software used in data. This article uses 3 dependent variables and 8 independent variables. This is the details of each variable. The 2 core variables of this article, namely government AI readiness and the number of AI-related patent applications, are composed of 3 and 8 self-indicators, respectively. In order to analyze in detail whether the sub-indicators of the 2 core variables have different impacts on different income groups, I will present my analysis results later. The first display in this regression results with import and export data as the dependent variables. Analysis found that imports and exports have no different efforts on core variables. So in the subsequent analysis, I will merge important data and export data for analysis. The coefficient of GDP in regression result 1 has a p-value of 0.105. Can I assume that countries with high GDP import more? Similarly, the coefficient of inlandry in regression result 2 has a value of 0.107. Can I believe that countries with large land areas export more? And then regression 4 is a regression conducted using WTO member countries as samples. Return 5 is a return made by non-WTO member countries. From the significance of the core variables in regression results 4 and 5, it can be concluded that for non-WTO countries, in order to utilize AI technology to enhance international trade, they first need to join trade organizations like the WTO. In regression 6, I analyzed all the sub-variables of the core variables separately, and in regression 7, 8, and 9, the samples were divided into high-income country samples, middle-income country samples, and low-income country samples. The income grouping is based on the grouping of the World Bank. Let's first look at regression 6. The significance of AI2 in regression 6 is relatively high. AI2 represents the score of the technology sector pillar for each country. This proves that countries with hero scores in the technology industry have high levels of nationality traits. The coefficients of AI1, AI2, and AI3 are all positive numbers. It has been proven that regardless of its significance, each country can improve its AI technology development environment according to the scoring rules of government AI government readiness, thereby having a positive impact on international trade. The coefficients of variables P1, page 1 to P2, P8 are either positive or negative, so I believe that some technologies may have a positive impact on high-income countries, but investment in certain technologies may have such a good effect on low-income countries. So with regression 7, 8, and 9. In regression 8, we can see that the coefficients of variables P2 to P8 are significantly and positively correlated. P2 refers to audio visual technology. P8 refers to semiconductors. This proves that the technology in these two areas has an important positive impact on international trade with high-income countries. This coefficient of P1 is importantly negatively correlated, indicating an important negative correlation between the number of patents related to electric machinery, apparatus, and energy and international trade. So through the analysis of my article, we can see the importance of joining trade organization for a country's international trade. Secondly, the readiness of government AI can well reflect a country's ability to use AI, and the basic technological level of country determines its ability to achieve international trade growth through AI technology. At the same time, through the analysis of different income groups, my article also demonstrates the importance of audio vision technology and semiconductors for middle-income countries. I think this is one of the most important findings of my article. So this is all the parts of my presentation. Thank you for your listening. Thank you, Doctor. So Doctor, this is all the parts of my presentation. Thank you for your listening.
Cik Syukri. Cik Syukri?
Yes.
I'm talking to XXX.
Okay, can you hear me? Assalamualaikum and very good morning.
Tak dengar.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? speaker. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Syukri, suara tak dengar.
Okay, macam mana? How? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me try again. Assalamualaikum. Saya di bilik saya. Macam mana tak dengar?
Kalau suara Cik Syukri ke datang sekretariat boleh?
Kat mana?
Kat sekretariat 34.
Okey, saya datang. Okey, lagi senang.